Purple Positivity is brought to you by Erberts and Gerberts here in Bemidji, the official sandwich shop of Beer Belly Sports.
Welcome into another episode of Purple Positivity. Yet again, we can keep that name because it's mostly positive, I would have to say, after the Vikings went out to London and defeated the hated New Orleans Saints. I don't even know what to say or to think about that game. All I know is it's really, really nice being 3-1 and still looking like where you can improve at every single level of the game, except for maybe special teams. Special teams did have the missed extra point that made us have to play a little bit of a different game and play a little catch-up at the end, but truth be told, it was a really entertaining game, a lot of good things, but it's kind of weird how you can have that sense of or you think that the offense is going to kind of pull it together, because we thought we saw in week one what we think the offense is going to kind of be moving forward. But the last few weeks, the offense has been kind of a question mark. Obviously, you get the loss against the Eagles, and then you get the back-to-back, heart-pounding, heart-palpating wins, so to speak. But, you should be happy. 3-1, it's good stuff. I'm not, the big thing, I'm not going to tell people how to cheer for their team. You can be upset. You can honestly be upset for your team, because we are not seeing the team that we want it to be. As Viking fans, we want to see them win 40-0 every single week, I think. And when things don't look all that rosy all the time, we're going to be a little dejected. After the game, some comments from, I can't remember who it was for some reason. I have no idea why I can't remember who came out and said it. One of the cornerbacks or safeties or whoever it was getting super upset out of the Vikings, fans for being mad after the win. He's like, this and that. Hey, you tell me, how's that any different? You complaining about how we are as fans, how's that any different than us complaining about you as a Vikings player? I think the only difference is we actually pay to watch this team. You're getting paid to be on the team. So I don't know. Don't tell fans how they can be. Obviously don't go after someone and be all freakish and angry and all that and threaten them or anything like that. That's not a good way to be a fan, obviously. But if you're upset because a certain play isn't going the way you want it to go, you can say, hey, I'm mad. Or I think you should be able to say that. But I try to stay middle of the road either way. I don't need players coming after me and all that stuff for no reason at all. Anyway, that's done. Hopefully everyone can kind of level off a little bit and not be so mad. I'm not a big fan of when players yell at fans and stuff like that, and fans yell at players, all that. Whatever. Be whatever you want to be. Anyway, now this week, the Vikings find themselves as 7-point favorites once again. It's against the Bears. It's at home. It should be a win. It should be a 7-10 point win in my mind. But I don't even know what I've been seeing. Lewis Cine out, obviously. Hopefully, that's kind of a scary situation there where broken ankle. Gross. Really, really gross. I hope to never see anything like that ever again. Anyway, so the Vikings still got to figure out the defense. That's what the biggest question mark of the whole entire season was the defense. And now the offense is having all these questions like, can they do this? People are getting on Kirk Cousins' sack right now, good and bad. It's so polarizing. Hundreds and thousands of people love and hundreds of thousands of people hate him on the Twitterverse. Either way, I just want him to start making the correct decision every time. It doesn't seem like he has been, especially in crucial times of the game. He even said that in his press conference, that a lot of that is on him. Should have been able to put the game away a little earlier, he said. Anyway, so I think this week is the week where we see a little more of that offensive identity. I know Justin Fields kind of scares me from the Bears just because of the mobile quarterback thing against that 3-4. I don't know, that defense just seems so wishy-washy right now. And Daniil Hunter, it's got to be a time for where he takes over a game eventually, right? And maybe it's just him getting used to the 3-4 thing, different techniques, whatever it is. It's time for that guy to shine. I see a sack from him. See another couple defensive turnovers, and I see the Vikings winning this one. I'm going to go 28-17. I think they finally pull it together and muster up like a well-deserved, easier in quotations, victory. So there we go. Thanks to Erberts and Gerberts of Bemidji. Thanks to everyone that listens, and have a good week. Skol.